Hi JCS. This is the February 4th, 2014 version of the Parents Press. I'm here in my office at the high school for this Parents Press video edition. If you were at the high school last week, you knew that until recently the snow piles were so high that I couldn't even see the parking lot from my window. This past weekend, one of our alumni parents used their business's heavy-duty equipment to move the mounds of snow away from the buildings and to put it out in the school's lawn. So a big thank you to Bill and Lori Carr for displacing those epic-sized snow mounds that we had out there. Well, speaking of epic, I can't think of a better word actually to describe this winter so far. As you're all aware, we've already missed 8 days of school for either heavy snow or bitter sub-zero temperatures. So let's talk about that for a moment, because I know there's a lot of talk right now in the media about how to make up the snow days. You're probably wondering that. Are we going to extend the year and that sort of thing? So I think it's important for you to know that we usually budget 4 days for inclement weather issues. So we are well beyond our normal snow day budget, and it's only early February. I'm thinking there may be some more school days off in our future. Let me first explain our situation and then our solution to making up those lost days. First, it is important to remember that public schools must meet 2 requirements to receive their state aid funding according to the Michigan Department of Education's Pupil Accounting Manual. The manual says the first requirement is that the schools must meet their district's minimum days in session, which is usually 180 days. The state only requires a minimum of 170. Most districts choose 180. The second requirement is that public schools must provide at least 1,098 hours of classroom instruction. Now, to be sure, there are some other qualifications and factors affecting those requirements, but you get the general idea. Public and charter schools in Michigan must be in session 180 days and provide 1,098 hours of instruction. So what do those requirements mean to us? Well, because we do not receive state dollars and state aid, we are not required to comply with that 180-day or 1,098-hour requirement. However, we do use those as requirements, as our own guidelines, when we're creating our annual school calendar, for example. And we always exceed those requirements. Now, what does this all mean to our current situation of missing 8 days thus far through the school year, and possibly more to come? Well, instead of complying with those requirements by simply adding days to the end of the school year or extending the length of each day by a few minutes, we have the freedom to make a different choice, a better choice. A choice that allows us to employ a strategy of deciding what is the best solution to equip your children to impact the world for Christ, our mission. You, our faculty, and the curriculum are the determining factors in equipping your children to impact this world for Jesus Christ. So, we've asked our faculty to give us an assessment of how many lessons they are behind and how many days they'll need to catch us back up to keep in line with our curriculum requirements. Using the information from that question to our faculty, we've been able to arrive at a solution that counters the impact of those 8 snow days that we've already taken and hopefully protect us against significant impact of future snow days that might yet come. And so far, we've been able to come up with a reasonable solution without adding days to the end of the school year or time to each day. Here's what we're going to do. The first change is that we're converting the February 14th no school day into a school day. So as of now, February 14th is a school day. It was previously scheduled off. This was going to be a teacher in-service day, but we've decided to make it a full day of school for everybody. At this time, there is no other changes to the school calendar. Second, teachers will be eliminating some of the non-essential items from the curriculum to increase the instructional hours on the core subjects. For example, at the elementary, we will likely reduce some of the time that we put into some of our specials. In some of the grades, maybe here at the high school and middle school, we might modify homework assignments to keep ourselves aligned with the curriculum. Throughout all the grades, we're going to institute what we call a fun word, snow work. It's a snow work program. This is nothing more than teachers providing homework for an anticipated day off from school. The homework is only assigned the day before that there might be a day off from school. As parents, you also play a role in what we're doing here. We need you to encourage your children to do their assigned snow work and their regularly assigned homework. Keep your child reading during the evenings and any future snow days. Have some fun with it. One last action we're taking is to use 2-hour school delays instead of a full day off, if at all possible. We are only going to do the 2-hour delay if we believe that student, parent, faculty, and staff that their safety is not at risk. We don't want anybody getting hurt to come to school. I think between you, the faculty, and our full court press on getting through the curriculum, we will do what is best to equip your children to impact this world for Jesus Christ, without having to add extra days or time to our days. Okay, on to a lighter topic. Each year we hold our school family meetings in the month of February. These meetings allow us to communicate the good things that are going on in our school, the improvements that we're making, as well as I get a chance to roll out next year's tuition to you. Like last year, there will be 2 evening meetings, one at the high school and one at the elementary. And we're also going to be having 2 live webinars at noontime throughout the month. Be looking for the postcards in the mail and an email blast with instructions on how to RSVP your spot at one of those meetings. I hope you can attend. Okay, that's it for now. Please send me an email or stop by and see me if you have a question or concern. And remember, God is still on his throne. He always has been, and he always will be. Thank you.